Welcome to the good old days.
Welcome back to the good old days. Today I'm with Mrs. Benning. She's a world language teacher, also advisor of the sophomore class, and she was a 1991 Boyertown graduate. When you were a student here, do you remember what would have been beyond this door? Notice where the terrazzo floor turns from dark color to light color.
The 900s hallway.
The 900s, now not to be confused with the 900 rooms which are down in the health area today. Those rooms weren't there when Mrs. Benning was a student here. Now when she talks about the 900s, these were just, you actually had to go outside, right? Because this would have been a door that went outside, and there was maybe a little covering, then there was 6 just like portable classrooms that they built out there, because the building had started getting overpopulated and they needed a quick solution. So in 1972, they built these 6 classrooms out there. So did you have any classes in them?
I did, and what you said is true. 1972, they were supposed to be temporary. I took classes in there in the 80s, so that's a long time for temporary.
And they were still here when she graduated in 91. Those would have still been there. They weren't knocked down until 92 when they started building the addition that we see there now with the library and the LGI. Now, what was it like having classes in those temporary classrooms?
So if you had classes out there, you were happy about that because it was the only place that was air conditioned, because we were not allowed to wear shorts. So if you had classes out there, you were excited about that because you could be in the air conditioning. I did have English classes out there and social studies classes out there. One classroom, a business teacher who he organized all the money for music trips and fundraising. I would have to go to him to make payments and to also get like my statement to see how much money I owed.
Now, there was also some computer classes out there.
I believe that he was one of those teachers, yes.
Now, besides being air conditioned, another unique characteristic of the 900 rooms were they all had wood paneling, like what you would see in the basement of a house built in the 70s. But there you go, a little look back at the old module classrooms. They were supposed to be temporary, but they ended up lasting over 20 years. So just remember though, Mrs. Benning, the good old days weren't always good, and tomorrow ain't as bad as it seems. Hey, we'll see you then.